We are now in Hong Kong,
Who invented the city?
the capital of capitalism. Too many people, too many buses, too many trams, too many everything. We're going around Hong Kong and exploring it, so you don't have to, and you just sit cozy and enjoy our video throughout Hong Kong. We are now at the Kowloon Walled City. In the 1800s, there used to be a walled city around here, and there was some military barracks and some nice little old buildings. 50,000 people together in one walled city, with buildings growing like mushrooms everywhere you can imagine, with streets very narrow, with electricity cables running through your streets, with noises, with fish shops, with barber shops, with all sorts of shops and knickknacks that you can imagine, and with planes going above your head and looking into your house while you're living your life.
Can you imagine the smell?
Yes, lots of fish, lots of smelly fish,
Yeah.
and lots of bones, fried bones.
Dental clinic. Oh yeah, awesome.
And you sit down and you get your tooth pulled out. Interesting vibe. Old school phone, the reception area. So back in the day you would come here, get a nice little bowl, which is not moving now, and sit down on all those chairs and enjoy a nice hot porridge and watch the television over there. Some Duran Duran posters from back in the day, some nice David Bowie vinyls, old school player, fish.
You couldn't have lived here if you would have been claustrophobic. You should have moved out.
Look, all head and shoulders from back in the day, and haircuts, and the cat, and all those nice 80s hairstyles, and the clothes.
I think this is like Dracula hairstyle.
Definitely Dracula the vampire, yes. I like that hairstyle on the top. Yes, this one.
The classy passport.
Perfect. Everything is packed, there's always cables on top. Things are flowing from the top. It might be some kind of waste, it might be some kind of sewage, no one knows. You just duck through here with your umbrellas. Come here to the nice place, build your bowls and plastic stuff. Then on the other side you have some kind of clocks and some kind of electronics. Water, which is definitely not drinkable. All the cables in the world. And over here, come with me. Pretty much chaotic, pretty much everything, a little bit of everything. And now it's a park.
I think this is one of the best proof in the world that people can get used to almost anything. So, guys, be careful what you're willing to accept or not.
Interesting. And now here's a park. Because people realize that the chaos is not really good, so they built a park.
This is quite interesting. This was the soul of the whole walled city. And this was the era where people actually were coming out from those super cramped buildings, sitting in the center here and having coffee, watching TV, watching kids play. So it was the big kind of social area of the whole walled city. It was like the agora of this walled city, if you'd like to name it. Pretty interesting. Like what used to be super vibrant, full of life, now it's a super peaceful and calm Chinese themed park.
The walled city was on the flight path of the airplanes landing in Kai Tak Airport. Because there are mountains around this place, the planes had to turn 45 degrees to land. So imagine having a plane coming and landing on top of your building towards that way, where the airport once was. Now there's no more airport, there's no more city, there's just this nice park, and yeah, pretty nice park. This one. Yes. Hello. One fishbowl noodle.
Fishball noodle. This one.
This one, which one?
This one is box.
Beef. Okay. Yeah. This one.
Wonton noodle.
Wonton.
Wonton noodle.
Yes. And
Beef noodle. Wonton noodle.
yes.
Soup.
And drink.
Yeah, this one.
7 up.
And one milk tea. Milk tea, one.
Hot milk tea, ice milk tea.
Ice milk
milk tea.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
It reminds me of boba tea in a way. And the bobas are the thing that are not in this one. I got a 7 up though. So let's see what the not Swiss meatball noodle thing looks like. Beef. Very good, very beefy. But also very hot, very bit spicy, but better than Singapore for some reason. I don't know why. I think it has some noodles which I want to try as well. Noodles are very stringy and very springy and nice chewy texture. So yeah, perfect.
Very light, very fresh veggies. These are a lot of Buddhas. We're here at the 10,000 Buddhas Monastery in Hong Kong to see what we can find, and so far there's a lot of Buddhas.
You have Buddhas to the right and Buddhas to the left and Buddhas to the front and Buddhas in the back.
But I like the fact that every Buddha looks different. You have 10,000 Buddhas looking very different, each of them, showing you like how diverse Buddhas can be, right?
Yes, and if you reach the top of the mountain, supposedly the weather is gonna be nice and there's gonna be a nice view because you have mountains. This guy is a bit more chubby. This guy is sitting on a pheasant. Interesting. And those are on some animals over there. Very tiring, very sweaty, very quiet around here. And we reached the top. And there's a pagoda here. Of course, there's a pagoda. While walking around here, I figured out a little bit about the place. It's called Man Fa Tsi, which means 10,000 Buddha Monastery. And unlike a normal monastery, there are no monks around here because there are 10,000 Buddhas guarding the way to the top. Yeah, apparently there's no need for a monks like in a normal traditional monastery. This place was built in 1949 by a guy, and he decided to put it here because it was very convenient and nice on a hilltop. Besides that, after spending some time here, time to see what is up. Now, time to go and see where the journey throughout Hong Kong is taking us.
Fried stuff, and this is the same thing. This is fantastic. Some sort of duck, chewy jelly kind of a thing with parsley on top.
I came here before I know about this, and I brought Gigi as well here. This is the first place that I found when I came here in Hong Kong. Amazing food.
Finally, we're here. This is one of the places that I wanted to see the most here in Hong Kong. It's actually called the Monster Building and it houses over 10,000 people. There's a lot of people around me who are taking pictures because it's a super Instagrammable spot. But this is one of the few buildings left in Hong Kong who are actually preserving the back in the day kind of like a traditional housing style. One of the super interesting fun facts, let's say trivia facts about this super popular monster building behind me is the fact that this was a movie set for 2 movies, including Transformers and Ghost in a Shell.
The most unique places in the world brought to you by the Dodo Explorers. Because it's what we do. We are enjoying, it's for you to enjoy. And after that, let's see, maybe we can catch a tram and go a bit around this place because there's more to Hong Kong to be seen.
I'm filming.
And now we're running.
3:30.
That was interesting. I think we pay when we get down, I assume. It says here fare, pay exact fare as you leave. Hey, see, as we leave. This tram is called a Ding Ding and it's been in Hong Kong since 1904. Yes, 100 years, or actually more than 100 years of trams in Hong Kong. And they are this double-decker looking thingamajig, which is going through the middle of the road on small little tracks across Hong Kong Island, all the way from Kennedy Center back to Shenton Way or something like that, which is the other side of the island. It is a favorite mode of transportation for the locals and for tourists alike because it's pretty cheap, pretty convenient. You pay only $3 for a bus fare, or actually for a tram fare this time, and you get to enjoy the nice view along the way across the island. And just like that, we have made it to the Victoria Park, which seems like a big area full of people around here. People are playing, people are enjoying, and it's very hot outside. People are doing kung fu in one of those corners. Interesting. Chilling in the park, sitting in their tent. Apparently this is a popular thing to do on a weekend here. Come to the big park and do whatever these people are doing.
This is interesting. There's a model boat station here and a model boat pool and Victoria Park, and people are coming here with their artificial or like motorized ducks and boats and speedboats just to play around and check their skills here. So that's pretty fun. I like it.
And right next to the park we have Causeway Bay, which is the most populated and most full of people and most full of everything place in all of Hong Kong. Typical day in Hong Kong. Walking down the road and all of a sudden, hey beer. Cheers.
What did we get? We
I
got
don't know.
this one.
I forgot.
I hope this one. This one. I think we got
Cheap.
this one. Okay, probably this one. Or I think I got this one. Yeah. I love this. Give me goosebumps. Awesome.
And just like that, to the miracle of walking and sweat and mountains and Hong Kong, we made it to...
Victoria Peak.
Yes, we are on top of the peak and there's a lot of people here because this is the most happening place on top of the Hong Kong Island. And somehow, something tells me that we have to get up there to see a nice view. Either that or we have to do a surprise. But through the miracle of editing, spoof, we are on top of the hill of the peak overlooking the sea. And now the magic happens, Gigi. Are you ready? In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. bam bam bam, I present to you the view. Was it worth it climbing all the way to the top?
You are seeing now the country with the most skyscrapers in the world. So, there you go.
Definitely the best view in the city. Time for us to enjoy this nice view, and through the miracle of transportation and editing, we have arrived in a small little restaurant deep in the heart of Tsim Sha Tsui, where you get this amazing food.
I'm a bit overwhelmed.
You are the one who picked this place.
Yes. Thank you, Kibori, our friend from Hong Kong, who actually recommended this to us. This space, this retro Hong Kong space to us. I mean, he's on the way to UK right now, so maybe next time we can meet all of us together. But without his help, we couldn't have managed to find this.
The vibe of the space is very local. The food looks very interesting. We have some squid. The point is to put your food in the bowl, and then after you put your food in the bowl,
So,
I like this one. I have no idea what this one is. I think it's some deep fried skin or skin of the fish or something. It has peanuts, it's spicy, it has a lot of spices. It's stingly, it has mala inside as well, which is the Sichuan peppercorn, and crispy. Good?
there's a big dish of Christmas squid, and then we were recommended this fried squid, super popular, and then this fried rice with fish roll.
Yes, fantastic. And the most important thing is we have a beer in a nice little cup. So, cheers, Gigi.
Cheers.
Cheers to you guys. Gigi, which one do you like the most?
I love eggplant, so I like the eggplant a lot. I love the fried rice with fish roll.
But still, which one is your favorite one?
My favorite, I think this one.
Same. Same. Definitely. Fish skin with the mala, peppercorn, and all the other stuff.
It's so flavorful. I wasn't expecting it. So sorry.
And second favorite definitely is the fried squid. What about the eggplant?
Maybe it's oily first.
Okay. It has been an amazing day throughout Hong Kong. Actually, 2 days throughout Hong Kong. Thumbs up. And then see you in the next one, guys. Thank you. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Bye-bye.